Thank you very much, and I associate myself with the remarks from the senator from Missouri. We only have 126 independent pharmacies in Vermont. They've been going out of business left and right. My view, they're absolutely critical to the community. Main Street's getting devastated. This is especially true in rural America. And Jeff Hochberg, who's the head of our independent pharmacy group, he's got a pharmacy in Rutland and a few other places, showed me the DIR returns. And you have the same problem, Mr. McDonough, that I think all independent pharmacies have. You get paid less for filling a prescription, and you don't even know you're going to get a clawback from the PBM until after the fact. Is that true?
That is true, especially as we look, they're doing true-ups now, where from 2 years ago or something, because of our PSAO.
But it was thousands of dollars.
It is.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And by the way, I just want to acknowledge, my first wife had cancer. The pharmacist was so crucial to us. You're getting cancer-related drugs, and you get the prescription. And Dr. Kirshner, you know this, and it isn't exactly the way it's trial and error as you go on. And the person we could talk to was our local pharmacist. And God bless you all for the work that you do for all of our communities. But Mr. Scott, I want to ask you, how in the world can a business survive if they sell the product at what is an agreed upon price, and then you reimburse them at a lower price months after the fact? How in the world is that a fair business model that makes it at all possible for our community pharmacies to survive?
Just two quick holding statements, and then to address your question.
I don't want two quick holding statements.
Well,
I have a simple question. They agree on a price, you agree on a price, and then you do a clawback.
And we all have the
some
same
complicated formula.
We all have the same goal, Senator. We need a healthy retail pharmacy market, because if we can't serve patients with those access points...
You know what? We don't have a healthy retail pharmacy market.
And we have ideas.
It doesn't exist. They're under incredible pressure, and we can be blind to it. But you're suggesting, I want an answer of how we deal with Mr. McDonough, and how we deal with Jeff Hochberg, and how we deal with all these community pharmacies in our small towns throughout the country. What's
those reimbursements are per the agreed upon contract that the PSAO negotiates on behalf of the pharmacy. Now,
all right, I'm going to interrupt here. Professor Soon, you told me that 40% now of the cost of pharmaceutical drugs is in the supply chain, all right? So that's people reaching in who have access to this market, which, by the way, the individual consumers have no access to at all. They just got to get the drug for a person they love, and they'll mortgage their house, they'll sell a retirement, they'll do whatever it takes to take care of the well-being of the person they love. So this question of DIR and clawback, is that one of the aspects of how this is getting to be such a ripoff?
Yes, completely. And I agree that for a business, if you don't know what the price you're getting for the services you provide, and I don't think it's a choice for independent pharmacies, because if the big three PBMs control 80% of the market, they control 80% of the patients. So if they don't sign a contract with the PBM, they lose 80% of the market. Okay, so I don't think there's a real choice here.
Thank you very much. It's oftentimes not what you do, it's how you do it. Like, I think we need pharmaceutical companies to help us with drugs, but the pricing that they do is terrible. We may need PBMs, but how they do it makes a huge difference. Ms. Faust, I was impressed at the transparency in your PBM, and the information you provide. Is it different than the information that the other PBMs provide?
Our practices are different. They focus on lowest net costs, and we've never actually done DIR practices.
You've never done that, so you've survived.
No, because we believe that that wasn't...
Okay, you're going to...
yeah.
It's clear what happens. We squeeze and crush the independent pharmacies. What about on the pricing? Do you share information with your members that is not shared with the people who sign up with Mr. Scott's organizations?
The pricing for the plan sponsors is auditable and available. Patients get pricing through any sort of applications, which are also a PBM standard.
Well, what's the transparency you have that is different than the transparency from the Mr. Scott organization?
We have all of our fees fully disclosed.
Are your fees fully disclosed?
Many of our members offer the same model.
What?
Many of our member companies, as an association, our member companies offer the same
No, but
model.
here's the question I asked. Are your fees disclosed? Could I look up your fees right now?
We're a trade association with a number of individual company members, and I'm saying those companies, many of them structure it the same way as Navitus.
All right, my time is up. Thank you all very much for your testimony. Senator